National Security Minister Dr. Bernard Nottage toured Her Majesty's prisons today, describing the experience as sobering, though he's acknowledged the improvements at the facility like training opportunities and the establishment of an on-site court which reduces prisoner transport needs. He says new laws meant to strong-arm criminals have only made a lingering prison problem worse. Carla Palmer explains.
While the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Bernard Nottage, saw many of the improvements at Her Majesty's prison in Fox Hill, he also saw areas requiring his ministry's urgent need of attention, such as overcrowding.
Maximum security, my understanding is they may have, four or five, up to 6 people in a cell that's meant for 2.
While maximum security was designed to house 450 inmates, Superintendent of Prisons, Dr. Elliston Ramming, says today its population exceeds 800.
Part of the problem is in November or thereabouts last year, when the new laws were passed, we experienced a deluge of persons coming to prison, as opposed to going on bail, coming to prison. And so that has significantly bloated our population. Up to October of last year, our daily population was around 1,300, and now it's around 1,550 on a daily basis. And so, along with the passage of those bills, there now has to be a mechanism by which there can be a greater outflow of persons from prison, small-time minor offenders perhaps, or even diversionary programs away from the prison to community service and so forth.
Dr. Nottage says this was what he was alluding to when he announced a revision of the crime bills.
Today, people are so fearful of crime and so concerned about crime that they really don't want you to release anybody. They want everybody to be in prison for 5 years, 10 years, 50 years, 30 years. But the truth of the matter is that the facility we have cannot accommodate that. And even if we were to build a new facility, we're really going to have to look at what the policy is about these matters. In spite of the electronic monitoring, which enables additional people to get bail, the overcrowding hasn't, I don't think, gotten any better.
Also in need of urgent attention are repairs to the roof of the maximum prison, a cost estimated at $600,000.
That's a lot of money. And people wonder why we want to spend $600,000 on a roof for a prison. But you can't. Well, one of the things pointed out to me was it's a security issue too, because these people are very clever, and if they can't get through the gates, they can get through the roof. But separate and apart from that, we have to provide adequate housing conditions for inmates.
With the budget under review right now, Minister Nottage says the government is prepared to invest what's needed at Her Majesty's prison. But how much the government is able to invest at this time will be determined by this year's budget. Carla Palmer, ZNS News.